even growing up, man, I can remember, and I was never molested. I was never had none of that type shit going up. But I can remember growing up in elementary, man, getting sent home for humping on girls. And I didn't even know what the fuck I was doing. You know what I'm saying? You just see some shit you see on TV, man and a woman, and I'm trying to imitate that shit in elementary. I'm getting sent home every day, getting my ass whooped for being mannish as a kid in elementary.
Hey, bro. The elementary I went to, bro.
Yeah.
When I was at like Warren Lane Elementary, that closed it down now. Like our grade level, we was doing
shit you shouldn't have been doing.
No, not at all.
Yeah,
and that's why, like, I'm like, damn, my daughter 9, she about to be 10. My youngest daughter, I'm like, I hope it changed. Like times they change is more. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I think they more advanced now.
But they more on tablets now.
Yeah, with the social media and internet, they exposed to a whole lot more shit. Imagine if we was exposed to the shit they got exposed to now.
But also, when we were younger, there was like almost nothing else to put your time into than girls, trying to get some pussy.
Yeah, that's it.
Now there's all these different Twitch streamers. I kind of understand why people are having so much less sex, especially at a young age, because there's just more shit they could be doing.
And a lot of people that know me, they like, man, even my family, like, you was destined to do some shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Because my step pops, he raised me, and he used to have all these porn magazines, just trash bags full of magazines and videotapes. And when him and my mom went out, guess what I was doing?
Yeah.
In the room looking at them damn magazines.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? So I was going to school with more knowledge than kids in my school because they weren't exposed to the stuff that I was.
Okay. Adam grew up different than us, right?
Right.
So remember back in the days, the bootleg cable boxes with the chip in it.
Yeah.
And he just had a porn channel.
That's all they had was a porn channel.
And then they wouldn't shit get fuzzy. You flick it, and turn right back to it.
Yeah.
Like bro, I used to be watching the porn shit.
Trying to see through the fuzzy.
I turn the volume all the way down, let down the hallway.
Yeah.
The boom, I'm looking like they.
Yeah. Clapping.
Like I'm like, oh, he good.
I was beating my to the scrambled porn.
Me too.
Yeah.
No bullshit.
It was like, it was all scrambled.
You're trying to see, bro. You're trying to see
I was
Adam.
It was down bad shit.
Hey, I remember them days, bro.
No, Adam. You didn't have bootleg cable.
I did not.
Yeah.
But I would beat off to the scrambled porn. It was scrambled like that. You would pay to unscramble it.
You know how you see you look at a TV and it got all these fuzzy lines. You can't see the picture.
Oh,
got these clear lines.
Clarity.
Got all, but you can't see the picture. Every once in a while, you might see a titty,
or you might
see an ass, but you can hear it.
When you're a kid,
but you can't really see it.
Anything is great.
And then it was sometimes it would clear up for about 3 minutes.
Okay,
you can see some actual.
Always heard about that, but I never actually encountered that.
No, because I'm in my 30s, in his 40s,
in my 50s, right?
That's all. Yeah. Okay, all right.
Yeah. So that was my first experience with that. But once I got into it, bro, I remember what he told me. He said, man, if you get into it just for the sex part, he said, you're going to have a lot of bad experiences.
Right. You're going to fall in love with it.
He says, so you got to learn how to step outside of the physical part and get into that.
So you ain't never caught feelings for nobody that you was doing business with?
No, I have. For sure.
That's a part.
Let me put it to you like this. If you got a submissive that you really like.
Right.
And y'all got that chemistry and y'all connect.
Right.
And she's trusting you to not abuse her, but a lot of people would call it abuse. But she's giving her body to you. She's giving her mind to you. And she's giving everything sexually to you. So she's trusting you not to abuse that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Not to make this
abuse her authority.
Abuse her authority.
How does that not turn into a relationship
That's
more
what I'm
often
saying.
than not?
Well, more often than not, because you establish before you actually get as deep as you're going to get into it. You establish with the person before it starts.
You can establish what you want, but I'm saying once you had this agreement, y'all doing what you
eventually
what you do.
villains feelings start to evolve.
Okay, but I'm saying when the feelings evolved, what happened with you and the girl when the feelings evolved?
Yeah, how does it go bad?
Y'all talk about it. You talk about it. You find out, okay, usually it's her letting you know, hey, look.
No. I said you. Did you develop feelings during this?
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you this how it works though. If the man developed feelings first as the dom.
How did you handle it?
I didn't hide it because the person that I had developed the feelings for.
Is your baby mama now?
No, hell no, okay. Hell no. One thing I can say, none of the women that I was with in that lifestyle never seen me. They never became my wife or my woman in vanilla. Vanilla means just normal relationships, nothing kinky, just regular sex. just kind of plain type shit.
Because when I'm listening to you talk about these women enjoying being treated like this, being treated like animals, and being all this stuff, it's just kind of hard to square that when you think about the typical relationship that like me and every other guy that I know is in which your wife is always bitching. They're all like, they got extremely strong opinions about everything. They want to be treated with respect. They might go some long period of time without wanting to give you any. There's all these problems that come up in relationships that sound nothing like what you're describing, but so it's got to be kept like as a separate arrangement.
But y'all's is similar but different because
we're doing it for money. It's completely different. Yeah, it's content. It's different.
But no. He get paid to do the same. He get paid to do what he do, and you get paid to do what you do though. So it's the same but different. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So but you in business with your wife. Right. It's a business. But I'm asking him. Little pom good. She got chemistry. She might be your type, your look. And then when you call feelings, so you said just with a talk, it went away?
No, this is how it go. When you feeling yourself catching feelings for this woman, 9 times out of 10, she already had them before you got them because of the way you're treating her and the things that you're doing to her.
Right.
And
she was already looking for this anyway.
Yeah, she's already looking for it anyway.
Right.
So now I was never the one to say, okay, look, we need to take this another level. I always left the door open for them to do that. And once they let me know, hey, this is how I'm starting to feel about you. I'm starting to feel up these emotions. I want to see, can we make this a little more serious?
How do you approach that?
Once they tell me that, it depending on how I feel about her. Now, if I'm feeling the same thing about her and I just never mentioned it, I'll say, okay, you know what? We'll see how this works. We'll see how we'll give it a try. We'll open up the door. So now, outside of training her to be submissive sexually and all this type of stuff, now you're starting to go on dates.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now you include the dating aspect.
Taking a girl on a date by definition is like a show of respect.
Right. Exactly.
I am taking you out in public. Anybody could see us. I'm spending hundreds of dollars so that you can enjoy a nice meal. It's like the total opposite of bringing a bitch back to your house and using her as a stool.
Yeah, as a stool. You're right. You're right. And when you do that, when they get to that level of that relationship with you, that makes them feel even more special because she's already attached to you through your lifestyle. But now you adding the emotional aspect into it, which makes the chemistry a lot more stronger. And now it's not only on her, but now your chemistry, your love becomes more stronger for her. Now you're starting to realize like, okay, I'm really starting to love this woman. I'm really starting to love this girl. And when it gets to that point, it's up to you because a lot of men in the lifestyle, they'll come in and they'll say, hey, you're my property. You're on my only property, and that's
a sign of you and your feelings.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But then you got some men that'll be like, okay, well, you're my sub. You're this and that. We're going to put a limit. We're going to put a limit to what I allow you to do. Some men allow their women to be with other doms. Some men, a dom might contact a guy and be like, hey, you know, I like your submissive, blah, blah, blah. Do you allow her to play with other men?
If you haven't checked out Everything 420 yet, you are definitely missing out. From glass gear to infused sweets, they've got one of the best lineups online. They ship fast, it's always discreet, and their app makes shopping too easy. The deals are always running, and you can use code NOJUMPER for a little bonus at checkout. Shout out Everything 420.